What's up? What's up? It's your boy Ing Vendetta. As promised, a mukbang for the 2 years anniversary. You can see we're still going strong. However, we're at 23 hours, 40 minutes. I bang. If I did that, I'm gonna have to take a little break, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, well, you didn't do the proper thing." So what I'm gonna do instead is, we got a lot of food. My boy Shao went to Toronto. He knew about the 2 years. He was like, "Yo, let me serve." Let me help you, bro. Let me be of service, bro. And it's a fucking amazing friend. Shout out to Shao, bro. You know who you are, man. You fucking the man. Honestly, man, the guy didn't have to help. He helped. So what I'm gonna do instead is we had two burgers. We had palabo. Never had that, and we had chicken. So what I'm gonna do tonight, since it's 12 p.m. and I have to work at 7, I'm gonna eat something simple. We have two cheeseburger. We got the classic Jollibee meal, bro. Oh, yo, this is not a burger. This is fries. Oh, okay. And a mango freaking pie, dude. So yeah, so again, we have 20 minutes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna be answering some question, and yeah, it's gonna be super chill, good time. Tomorrow we're gonna do the same thing with some chicken, and on Thursday we're gonna do the same thing with palabo. I don't know if I'm gonna be eating the palabo tomorrow or the chicken, but yeah, this freaking taste it. It's really freaking warm. Because Shawi told me, oh, I got you a burger, cheeseburger, and never had a cheeseburger from Jollibee. So at work, the story behind it, why it's so cool, is at work I'm working with Filipinos, and oh, it's always Jollibee, bro. No matter what you do, it's never gonna be as good as Jollibee. So I had to try it, bro. And the second I try it, I fell in love. The problem with Jollibee is there's none in Montreal, so you have to drive to Toronto. You guys know I don't drive. So my homie was like, "Yo, I'm going to see this concert in Toronto. Let me hook you up." I was like, "Yo, sweet, bro, sweet." But the fries, I don't know what I'm gonna do first. The 24 hours went really well, really well tonight. Really well. The reason why I'm having this is because the stream is still running in the background. So instead of doing nothing, I want people that to watch the stream that to have at least a little good time, you know. Because it's not because we're doing this that people who watch the show today shouldn't be enjoying it also. Fries, I don't think it's gonna be phenomenal. It's normal fries. Yeah, they're good. They're very good. A bit thinner than McDonald's, which is nice because you get more crust and you get more fried. No, there's resistance. The burger. Apparently, it's just a normal burger. Normal cheeseburger is hard to open up. Nothing sensational, but I gotta be usually cook some really good food. So let's see how they do it. Fucking hot, bro. Makes it sensational, well cooked. You can taste. Maybe it's not too salty. I can taste the onion inside. Really well done. Not complicated. Even the bread is fucking nice. I think there's ketchup. Oh, mayo. I can see it over here a bit. Really well done. That's the hurry because I also want to cook it. I also want to do a video of us. I'm sorry for the lights. I'm so sorry. So for the Q&A, let's start it, right? We have people call to ask me question over synonym application. It was last minute, so I didn't want people to ask questions. So I said, you know what? I have this app. I'm not answering. Let's answer it on online. So you go with it to the name. Of course, the phone won't ring. Who can you count on? You should count on your family first of all, because if your family don't have your back, I know you don't choose your family, but as a family, you should live together. And the best thing you can do about the best thing the best thing a friend can do. I'm sorry, I'm tired. The best thing a friend can do is just being there. If you can count on your friend, it's because they're a good friend. Ask yourself, can I trust him? Can I count on him? And it doesn't necessarily mean, oh, will he do this for me? Will he do that for me? when I have a secret, when I need to confess, when I'm feeling sad, when I'm feeling down, can I talk to that person? If the answer is yes, it's usually a good friend. If you see a friend, if you have a friend and you don't know if you can count on them for a secret or whatever, then they're good. They're probably not the best of friend you have. Somebody asked me, "Who's your best friend?" Bro, I don't have a best friend. I think that I'm surrounded by very, very nice people. I'm very fond of the people that I'm surrounded with. I choose what I surrounded with. And yo, just today we did a 24-hour stream. I took the just today, for example, I took the day off, right? And people at work, they knew how much this means to me. They call me. They call me. They interrupted the stream, but they call me. And you know what? They didn't interrupt me to be dickhead. They called because they wanted to be there. And if that's not true friendship, if that's not your being good friends, best friend, you don't have a best friend. You have good friends. How would your friend describe you? It's a good question. I think I'm kind. I think I'm very emotional, very impulsive. But I think at the end of the day, I can give good advice. I'm a good listener. I always try to be there for my friend, and I always try to give the best advice I can. Not the advice they want to hear, the advice they have to hear. Who can you count on? Like I said, most of Jolibee did them fantastic. Which means who can you count on? I have a bunch of friends I can count on. A really, really good thing for a friend, a really good way to test your friend. You don't need to test them, but if you're wondering, ask them for advice, ask them for things. If the advice makes sense, if you see it's something they thought about, they care. If they don't care, they will say, I don't really know. What did you do last weekend? I streamed. I did a stream. I do a lot of clip in the background. So I have to post on YouTube. I have to post on TikTok. I'm so behind on YouTube. I have to post 100 a day just to get back in the groove. And if I post 100 a day, I have to post 100 a day on TikTok too. So it's a lot of work. What to do when you're sad? That's a good question. Talk with friends. Talk with friends. If you don't really have friends, put music. Pick up a good movie. Don't pick up a comedy. Pick up a horror movie. You're gonna be feel sad. Fuck it. Be scared. When you're scared, your adrenaline goes up. Your survival mode enter. Your sadness will go away. Don't worry. Who's the most important person in your life? I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that, but most important person in my life is myself. Why? Because I'm the person. I have really good friends. I can count on my friend. But if I wasn't the person I am today, you wouldn't be my friend, right? So working on yourself is a good way to get better friend, and having better friend is a better way to better your life because you're not alone. But you have to make sure that you constantly are a person that deserves to have those kind of friends, right? If you're wondering if most of your friends are piece of shit, sorry, but truth, if most of your friends are piece of shit, then maybe it's because you deserve friends that are pieces of shit, What to do? Okay? When you buy a gift, do you spend a lot of money? It's a tough question. It's a different person. I think it's a person that, if it's something that, okay, so if it's a friend that understand, like, oh, I have this thing with him, like, for example, I don't know, Shao, this, and it cost a lot of money, but still, you knew that it was something that meant a lot to me. And it's not the amount of money you spend, it's about the memory. If it's a person that's very materialistic, then spend money. But if it is a person, you can make a joke out of it. Make a joke out of it. When does someone look really good to you? Oh, okay. Art. Psychologically, I love somebody that can laugh, have good conversation, that is independent but dependent. Like, give me my space, but care enough to ask how I'm doing, fair enough to be talking every day. Physically, as long as you're comfortable in your skin. I love a brunette. And yeah, the rest, as long as you feel good. If you feel good, bro, you look good. No way. What are your thoughts on marriage at a young age? I think that's the best thing you can do. The best thing you can do, because when you marry at a young age, you still have so many choices. You still have a world out there open to you. And you chose to marry because you really like the person. If you chose, I want to be a dick. But as you get older and the choice get smaller, you're marrying somebody like, oh, maybe that's not the right person for me. But you don't really have a choice, so sorry. And you feel like you have to get married because that's what you're taught all your life. I have a marriage, I have a house, I have kids. Which is bullshit. You live the life you want to live. I'm 30 years old and I still do whatever the fuck I want. You saw my apartment? To get clean every day? No. I don't give a shit. What dream will you probably not fulfill? I'm 5'4", bro. I'm not gonna play in the NBA. Sadly. Tips on also talk without gossiping. Ooh, fuck. That's a tough one. I think gossiping is pretty fun. That's a tough one. Shit. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I think what happened today? No, today we had a fantastic stream. We had a 24-hour stream and it was fantastic. I really appreciate people coming in. I'm really grateful for the community I have. It's super amazing. My friend, they call us. My friend, they call me. Stop, so kind. Okay. Oh. Something you'd like to forget. I mean, I went through a lot of shit in my life that made me the person I am today. I'm too afraid to change, to truly forgive things. We just have a kid. That's a good question. I would. I want to have my own kids because I'm a lonely child. Yes, I have cousins, but you know what I mean. My mom, she's the only child. So if it ends with me, or it's not only my lineage and it's hers too. What external feature should a man pay attention to when he's at a date? Make sure the person seems comfortable. Check if they're smiling, if they're looking at you, compared to looking around you. If they look around you, they're not interested. If they look at you, they care. Don't make a date. Don't force a date. Somebody said, "Oh, bro," and not because you didn't like the beginning of the date that you cannot like the ending of the date. That's bullshit, bro. If the beginning is awkward, if the date's gonna be awkward, don't put yourself through this. Don't put your person through this. Just call it quit. It's a first date, bro. I think a fish in the ocean. If you have lied about your relationship status, why did you do it? I wasn't the most popular kid at school. I was kind of a loser. And by kind, I mean a big loser. So, a girl asked me if I was dating this girl, and she was pretty popular, and she was super cute. I think she follows me. And I was a loser, bro. I was a real loser nerd. She was like, "Yeah, I want to date you, but I don't want you to tell people." So I was like, "Okay, no problem." This is where she came from, you know. Would you describe yourself as a reliable person? It depends, bro. I'm shit. When it comes to calling people, to texting people, I'm shit. I can go months without talking to people, right? But when shit hit the fan, when you need advice, when you're sad, you can come to me. I'll always make time for you. Always. So, am I the most reliable? Probably not. Am I there when it needs? Sure. Which message you receive here? Oh fuck. What do you ask to see my feet? Nothing shaming the fuck. After a couple texts. And I'm like, okay. Is there somebody you want to make up with? A lot of people. A lot of people. I think it's hard to say, bro. Fuck. I don't think I'm mean, but I tend to want to do things my way. Most of the time, I have a fucked up schedule. Like after work, I'm gonna go to sleep just to be able to sleep. My friend at work, they don't. I don't go to sleep, so probably want to chill, and I'm not there. Is that cool? No. Is that cool one time? No. If that's cool multiple times, no. So probably not something I should do. Probably something I should say sorry for. Dessert mango pie. Almost done, guys. Sorries. Sorries again. It sounds delicious. It looks delicious. Okay. Oh, okay. It's still the type. The tighter. There you go. Okay, next one. What's important for you in a relationship? Communication. Super important. You want a person to feel. You want them to know how you feel. Good sex. Most of the fights are solved with good sex. So yeah. Try to divide the household chores. One time you do the dishes, one time she does the dishes. You know. Am I okay with people approaching me on the street? I live with and not a dangerous hood. I'm also in a dangerous hood, so no problem. Come to me. I'm going for somebody who feels sad. I'm going for somebody who feels sad. Huh? Listen. Just listen. You don't need to say anything. If they want to talk about it, they'll talk about it. If they don't want to talk about it, they just need somebody there. You're there. Be the person that listens more than talk. Because most of the time, those problems are for example, something happened today and make you sad. You're not really sad about what happened today. You're sad about something that happened to you, about emotion. And today was the drop that made the thing overflow. So it is currently 23:58. We're going to stop here. And I'll come back to you with some chicken. A longer Q&A. Love you guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. It was fucking delicious. Damn.